So we are at the Washington State Horse Park getting ready to take Dazzle and Moondance out for cross-country school. So Marissa's going to ride Moondance for me while I ride Miss Dazzle. And of course, my youngest sister Eliza had to bring along her little Palomino pony to play on, which is super fun. We've got like the 3 cutest ponies ever. Little Mustangs. And the pony, of course. I'm just getting them all ready. Kind of the objective for today's ride is just give them lots of confidence. This is their first time on a cross-country course, so we want them to have a really positive experience. So here we're just kind of warming up, doing some trotting around, a little bit of cantering, just getting them used to like going through the water and seeing the jumps and the brush, which is different. Here, Marissa's going to start sending Moondance over the jumps. So she just wants to keep her really straight. These are just little teeny grasshopper ones in Moondance. Really starts to gain a little bit of confidence through here. We like to trot them, canter them. You can see Moondance, Dazzle here is taking that one. Had a little bit of protesting, but it went really nice. I'm going to have Dazzle trot in through the water. You can see she's like a little bit scared of that barrel, does a silly bunny hop, and then continues on. So I like to do a lot of trotting with Dazzle because she can get pretty hot, and then just a nice canter out. That one was much better. And then we're going to take her over this little coop here. You can see the jumps are slowly getting bigger. We started small, and as they kept going, started taking them over some of the bigger stuff. And then just teaching Moondance to like canter through the water here. Moondance's biggest struggle is keeping her forward motion. So she lacks a little bit of confidence and is a little bit of a lazy horse. So just teaching her how to like pick up her feet and get a nice canter going. So here we're going to start introducing this bigger jump. So she's just going to trot up to it. She kind of pops it sort of silly. Marissa does a great job staying out of her way. So she kind of got herself. So now it's a little bit lacks some confidence. We just take her right back to it. Have her pop it. Really good mare, and we're just going to take her through this jump a couple times. I want her to be nice and brave. You can see Marissa there is keeping a nice seat, staying out of her way, giving her the ability to jump over it. Nice canter away here. And then now they're starting to canter towards. She kind of does a silly step there, but takes it right onto stride. So this was just a barrel jump. Dazzle is super brave, so she just like took those like they weren't any issues. Just having a lot of fun. Moondance, you can see her ears. She's like, oh my goodness, and then jumps it. Such a brave mare. But yeah, Moondance, you have to really work on her confidence. She's doesn't really latch onto the jumps yet, and so we're just kind of getting her walk trot, cantering over them. And then of course Eliza's pony takes it like it's nothing. 13-hand fiery little pony. So here just starting to take him through some more of these jumps through the woods. Moondance is starting to figure it out. We're going to let her sniff this jump first. Let her take a look at it. It's kind of scary with those lats. So then she's going to take it from the trot. Moondance pops it. Doesn't really know what to do with her feet yet. She's kind of lets him drag a little bit. Just take her through. Got a little close there. So now she's going to add the 2 jumps together. So she canters through the first one, comes to the second, keeping Moondance as straight as she can. Really nice. And there Moondance actually picked up her feet. And of course the pony does not have any issues with these jumps, and neither does Dazzle. Dazzle is just so confident and loves it. So here's another, this one's kind of airy. Moondance actually liked this jump the best out of all of them. Wasn't quite as scary as some of these solid ones. Dazzle had no issues with the ramp. Here we're bringing up Moondance, working on that forward, having her canter to it. You can see she really wanted to avoid it, but Marissa kept her nice and straight, just teaching her to canter on past. Now jumping down the hill. And this is where Moondance started to gain some confidence, and the pony just totally jumps these. These are big for this little pony, but no issue. Oh, Dazzle got a little close there. It's always fun riding babies. They always give you the most interesting jumps. That one was much better. Oh, that one's really scary for Moondance. Again, everything we do with Moondance is just building up her confidence, teaching her to go forward and center over the jumps, which is her biggest struggle. That one was really nice. Moondance respects the bigger jumps a little bit more, so we're just taking over some of the larger ones so that the little ones weren't quite as scary. Always fun watching Chica jump. And the ramp with Dazzle, no issues. There, so I think here Moondance is just kind of coming through the woods, taking some of the smaller jumps, just coming through and around. And this is actually where I hopped on her at the end, and I'm just taking her over a couple jumps. So here we're coming to that airy jump that she really liked. Took that one really nice. That was probably one of her better jumps of that day. And here comes the pony, who's gonna finish us off by kind of doing some cantering through the woods, like all good ponies do. And it's like, we're always worried we're just gonna lose Eliza, because she just kind of like canters off. And you're like, come back here. We're considering putting a GPS on her. So she's just gonna loop back through here, coming back towards the group, and she's gonna take one of these jumps. Hope she's gonna come for the small one. And yeah, this crew was pretty fun. Watch out for the pony.